Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk to you about the FinCEN advisory that came out on September 11, 2014, and what it talked about was red flags associated with human trafficking and human smuggling. So behind me I have an image of the United States and Mexico, and here we have the southwest border. So what did this advisory say? What it said was basically if you had individuals in various cities in the US, and what they did was they sent money, and this is an important part, to a common beneficiary to a city on the US or the Mexico border. Now this is very important. So it would look something like this. Let's just say they're on the US side. We'll give an example here. Okay, so as you can see, there's different originators sending money, and it's going to a common beneficiary, and they're on the US side. And what's another characteristic of this? The amount is around $3,000 when the red flags talks about wire transfers around $3,000. So let's go over the Mexico example and why this is really important. So we're going to erase our beneficiary here. And let's imagine for a second that the common beneficiary was on the Mexico border. So it was a similar scenario. In this case, we have multiple originators sending wire transfers for around the $3,000 to a common beneficiary on the Mexico border, in a city on the Mexico border. So why is this so important? The reason why it's so important is because if you think about the southwest border and what the advisor is really saying, it's saying that you have to monitor the cities near the southwest border. Now, depending on how far you actually go out, if you think about the southwest border, there can be, as an example, again, depending on how far you go out, 5,000 distinct cities along the US and the Mexico border. So that's a lot of cities. Now, in an AML program, you can think, okay, well, I can design a model that could look for this scenario. But the problem is that, obviously, with false positives, a lot of costs from that to investigating these type of alerts, you really need to know the geography. And to know the geography, you need to know the reference data. So if you're a customer, it might be a little easier to control and you can figure out, but you still need to know the reference data. If they're a non-customer and they're the ones where the money's going, then the reference data is really important. So really the purpose of this was just to highlight that this particular advisory, it is talking about geographic areas, and if you're interested in really combating human smuggling and human trafficking, obviously training is really important, but reference data is also very important for this particular red flag. So definitely contact us, go to our website, dataderivatives.com, follow me on Twitter and LinkedIn. I'll see you soon.